In the first hardcore world I played on, I made a custom stronghold and portal room. And looking back, the build was actually really lame since all I did was replace stone bricks with end stone bricks, and rightfully so, 3 weeks after I finished the build, I died an equally lame death. So after this video, I really hope history doesn't repeat itself, because in this video I will be making a custom stronghold and portal room in hardcore Minecraft. But first I wanted to do something that's completely unrelated to the build, and it was to get a fully enchanted crossbow. Did you really think I was gonna make a time lapse of me enchanting a crossbow? No, because that's too boring to watch, but you know what's not boring to watch? Me mining 111,630 blocks of stone. I guess I never really explained what this build was, so here I've dug out a huge area underground and I'm going to cover the walls and the floor and the ceiling with black concrete to create a void-like effect. It should be similar to what Philza Minecraft did in his hardcore world. I really can't make one video without mentioning Philza Minecraft, I actually have a mental illness. And I'm going to build an end island in the middle with the end portal on top of it, creating a miniature version of the end. But then I ran into a problem and remembered that I needed black dye to create concrete, and to create concrete I needed ink sacs, and to get ink sacs I needed to kill squids, and back in my day I killed lots of squids, so my 2 remaining brain cells combined once again and I made a squid farm. This squid farm gave me about 3,000 ink sacs per hour, which is slightly less than the 7,500 I was promised, but I was the one who built the farm, so it would only make sense if I did something wrong, which I did. But ink sacs were not the only thing I needed to craft the concrete. I also needed lots of gravel as well as lots of sand, and to be more specific I needed 7,381 of each. I did have some sand left over from the ocean monument build, and when I say some sand I mean 7 double chests, but unfortunately I did not have 7 double chests full of gravel, so I did have to do some gravel collecting, which took much less than I thought it would. But what took much longer than I thought it would was crafting the concrete. I spent 20 minutes crafting the concrete, I'm not even joking. So I took all the concrete that I had just crafted and headed to the hole that I had dug underground and started constructing the walls. An issue that I ran into shortly after is that I had to place the concrete powder in water to get concrete blocks, which is what I had planned to build the walls out of to get the void-like effect. But luckily my 2 remaining brain cells combined once again and I got the idea to flood the walls after I was done placing them to get concrete block walls. The build was coming along really well, and that was before I did the ceiling and the floor. For the floor I made a layer of black concrete and covered it with a layer of black glass to prevent things from spawning, and for the ceiling I dug out a small area, flooded it with water, then flooded the end portal room, and when I made the ceiling out of concrete all the water disappeared since it was all flowing water. I had finished the void cube, but I was still not done yet with this build. I still had to do the end island because it wouldn't be an end without an end island. Luckily I did have some endstone from when I was making Void Village last year, and when I say some endstone I mean 6.5 double chests full of endstone. Despite everything I had built so far, I was still not done with this build yet. I had a few more ideas that I wanted to do before this build was officially done, and one of these ideas is not to place end crystals on top of every single tower because I know my dumbass will accidentally punch one of them and end up dying because of it, but what was one of the ideas was to completely grief an end city. After becoming a 5-star wanted criminal in the end realm of this hardcore world for the 4th time now, I had everything I needed. I had all of the chorus fruit, all of the endstone bricks, all of the materials that I needed to finish the few more ideas that I had before this build was officially done, and one of these ideas was to build smaller end islands around the main end island representing the outer end islands, and they have stuff on them like chorus fruit, and one would have an end city tower on top of it. Okay, so I just finished editing this video and I search up Minecraft custom end portal room, and fucking Pixelriffs has done this 2 years ago! And what's even worse is that I saw that video when it first came out. Okay, so he made a smaller end island, I made a bigger end island, meaning I did the build better, and what the fuck is that? He made 1 chorus plant, I think I made 6, and he has diamond tools. I have netherite tools, I'm richer than him. I have the right to copy his build. Also, I don't care that this video was made before netherite existed.